Welcome to Blackpool, everyone. After the torrential monsoons of yesterday, Beach Patrol Rescue. Where they get the money for a new Land Rover? Who knows? Anyway, it's Blackpool. It's way past its heyday, which was in the Victorian era. The Victorians believed that the sea air was inherently good for you, whereas now we know the sea air is just salty. Just salty. Much like a lot of commenters on Twitter. Look at the size of that pigeon. Yeah, I know it's a seagull, that's the joke. Charlie, you're looking a bit Travis Bickle-esque with that jacket. Anyway, Blackpool. Look how blue that sky is. That is a blue sky, and check this out again. Look. High tide. We've reached the high water mark of what this country can take. Sorry, I was going to try and... There's no avoiding politics nowadays. Not when the demons have literally opened the gates of hell and are running amok amongst us, unchallenged. You see the problem with revolutions? They just go round and round. Literally. And the changing of the guard, the changing of the management, and they always use the simple peasant folk. We promise you riches and equality. Next thing you know, they're in the gulag. Oh, but Stalin. But Keir Starmer, Stalin, you promised that we'd be rich and equal. Get in the gulag, you scumbag. Seeing a lot of places named Fun This, Fun Land, Fun Amusements. Slots of fun. And I was joking to myself, saying if you have to call it fun, it's probably not. Fun Palace, neither fun nor a palace. That there is not the Eiffel Tower. We're not in Gay Paris. We are in very, very straight Blackpool. No nonsense. Again, family fun. No families, no fun. I think your family would be angry at you if you took them in there. I'm only kidding. So, why are we in Blackpool? Well, it's not a city centre, it's a town. There's a sea over there. The sea. Can you see the sea? No, you can't. Let's zoom in on the sea. Can you see the sea now? Yep, it's a bit fecally coloured. But no, Blackpool is demographically very safe. The rates of certain types of crime are very low here, making it a safe option for your humble narrator as he admires the Orwellian piece of shit. Look at that. The modern British police are like having an orgasm looking at that. Think of the surveillance and control we can have, even with a dirty bird on top. I'm getting Coney Island, New York vibes. Requiem for a Dream. You guys seen that film? Jared Leto, Jennifer Connelly. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away, but also not on that coast, on the south coast. That way, south coast, 1,072 illegal migrant men arrived by dinghy boat from northern France. Now, yesterday was a really monsoony crap day. Today, tomorrow, blazing blue skies. I predict 2,000 men per day. And just think of the hotel contracts as they fill up those houses of multiple occupancy, those bed and breakfasts, those cheap failing hotels. All of a sudden, a Labour politician sends you a letter and says, hey, you want to earn 1.3 million over the next 2 years? Yeah, you do, don't you? Yeah, effing traitor. What in the war of the world triffids is going on here? Look at these flappy plastic things gently waving around in the Blackpool wind. Do you guys remember that orange tarpaulin a couple of years ago when we all thought Blackpool Tower was on fire? It actually did look like it. What an illusion! What an illumination! And another one. The word fun is everywhere. It's like it needs to program people to know what they're here for. And Illuminatus. So, what's the significance of the pyramid? If you take the Fibonacci sequence golden spiral and put it into 3 dimensions, it expands just like a pyramid. So, oh god, where's my focus? There it is. So, oh come on! Oh shit. So yeah, the pyramid is the most efficient expansion of a point in the 3D world. And for some reason, us conspiracy theorists and the ancient Egyptians, pharaohs, Tutankhamun, that sort of thing, Osiris, thought, that's great, we can really bamboozle the peasants because that'll trip their brains out. Because there's something about your brain that goes, yeah, something good about the pyramid. And, oh my God. My God, budget Cinderella's in town. I'm going to walk backwards because the lighting's better this way. I just wanted my viewers to know I'm not here to shit on Blackpool. I'm not here to take a massive dump on a formerly glorious Victorian seaside resort. I'm not. I wouldn't be here if I didn't find it safe. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't a sunny day. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't, okay, fecal color, but still the sea. Somewhere beyond the sea. Or, if you prefer, we can sing. There it is, where is it? Under the boardwalk. All the classics. Now, Blackpool may very well be a lot safer for the Charlie, for me. A lot safer here, even though it's a very poor, one of the most deprived parts of Great Britain. It is probably still a lot safer than some of the more diverse, richer parts of London, or Manchester, or Birmingham. I'd say that with extreme confidence. I would, and I am. The top of Blackpool Tower. Built during the Victorian heyday as a viewing platform and as a place to imbibe and breathe in that lovely sea air. Remnants of the extremely heavy rain, and the water is very clean here, no mud. My shadow kind of ruining the shot, but there you go, there you go. I love how they add megaphones, tannoys, to the surveillance equipment so that the local Politburo, the local Gestapo, can shout, bark orders at you to put it away, or pour your beer down the drain, or stop smoking, or whatever. I think even my international audience will get this one. I like a Blackpool breakfast, me. 20 ciggies and a pot of tea. If you're having 20 cigarettes for your breakfast, you have a problem. Unlike other tourists, I care not that there are people in my shot. I think people are interesting and they enhance everything. Who wants a shot without people? Who wants a town without people? So, Blackpool with people. Now, the name Blackpool. I've not seen any Blackpools around here. Like Blackburn. Not seen anything singed. So, even though there doesn't seem to be too much demographic strife between different cultures here in Blackpool, they're still smart enough to cover the... Oh, wait, let's get the Caterham 7 with the England flag. Oi, rule Britannia. So, where was I? Yeah, the council here are still very aware that demented satanic people with an ism, communism, and the other ism that I talk a lot about on this channel, they can strike at any moment. And so you've got the car ramming of peace barriers, because these isms are isms of peace, clearly. Clearly. Oh my God. Yeah, I just can't get over the Orwellian shouty box camera structures. They're everywhere here. So a lady here with a very fetching Frida Kahlo jacket. Look at that. That's one of the art world's favorite lesbians. I shit you not. And also monobrow. She was rocking the monobrow, although this jacket's not really giving her monobrow justice. But anyway, what am I talking about? Okay, viewers, we're now one street in from the beach, passing Temple Street, and again, up ahead, I'll keep filming for a little bit. Up ahead, you've got some more War of the Worlds, Day of the Triffids kind of madness. But I swear to you, this place would be 100 times more depressing in the rain and in the cloud. But on a blue sky day, it's almost pretty enough to maintain a long shot. Oh, what have I got up here? I've got some security guards. Let's speed up a bit with my long legs. Nice. Grand Theatre. Some more peace barriers. Patrol warden. You know, 5-10 years ago, I'd be giving the patrol wardens a hard time. But I can only imagine the crackheadery that goes on here after dark, and the amount of shoplifting and the amount of drug taking. Face tattoos on the patrol warden. Not sure I approve. But if he wanted to, he could get it removed with a laser. But yeah, face tattoos, that's a statement. You're making a statement. And I'm not sure I agree with it. So viewers love context. Still, 2025, where's your context? Just come from there. And Bad Santa, that's Billy Bob Thornton, isn't it? Heavy drinking, drug taking Santa. Very, very bad Santa. Bad Santa is a dyslexic Santa would be bad Satan. Speaking of, we've got bad Santa, now we've got Rainbow Santa. Go on, Rainbow Santa. Oh no, I was admiring your Technicolor Dreamcoat. God bless you, you know, that's from the Bible. It's good stuff there. Although, you know, the rainbow represents God's covenant with the chosen people. But it's been, the meaning has gone a bit gay recently, a bit gay. Nothing wrong with gay, but it's gone gay. Oh shit, there's a police car. Hey man, you okay? He smiled. I think he knows who I am. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably a good thing. Probably a good thing. People having a can of Foster's on the bench. And what the hell is even this? Some dirty, chromy, polished yet filthy, upside down, translucent blue man. Don't jump, dude. You'll break. You look like you're made of fragile fiberglass. So, family owns Le Plank Bar, very friendly to me. I thought I'd give them a free plug. If you're in Blackpool, go to Le Plank. We've got some more Orwell screamers, and a couple of gentlemen that also watch the show, thank you guys, told me that this is the former post office. And you can tell it's abandoned now. All the windows are all smashed. And look at the old Victorian gas lamps. And look at the state of the rust. And look what a sea air, a sea breeze can do to iron. Look at that. Think of the hemoglobin that would drip off this bad boy. Nah, you're just getting confused, Charlie. You got confused because blood is red and blood is iron and rust is red. And anyway, the old post office, ladies and gentlemen. It posts no more. Unlike me, I will continue to post. Oh, don't stand on the road. So you know what? I like Blackpool. I feel safe here. The people are nice. They're doing their very best with what they have. And to still run businesses and to keep smiling and do well when it's a faded idea of a town from the Victorian era, that takes some balls or ovaries or, you know. No, there's nothing other than balls and ovaries, Charlie. Just calm down. Hidden behind some bins, maybe for the best. I think I'm in the gay part of town. Chaos Bar here. It's shut down, but it's a gay thing. It's a gay thing. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, nothing wrong with being gay. At all. If you want to be gay and you're an adult, be gay. So Infinity Nightclub, at least they've got the correct symbol. But anyway, well, for last fun one, and then we'll go dark. The flying handbag with the gay flag. Flying handbag, that's funny. But KILL, all Republican scum. Yeah, that's clearly a new graffiti referencing Charlie Kirk, and just goes to show you just how demonic some people are. Not some people, probably about 20% of the world's population, real children of the serpent. Pinky's Bar, eh? And then you look over the road. Oh wow, what is this? Some sort of like slightly squarer Art Deco. Funny girls. What's so funny about that? Funny girls. I would guess it's a drag queen bar. I would guess, because, you know, what else is funny girls? Hello, Naoki Satoshi Nakamura at Nintendo Japan. I've got a copyright claim for you guys. And it gets even worse. What's that little symbol? What's that? Anyway, Mario's on this side. Dun, 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 and directly across the road, Luigi's. Jeez. I was listening to GB News on the radio, and there was a very friendly lesbian Christian lady who was talking about LGB International. And she talks about the sanctity of traditionally gay and lesbian people and the modern attempts to do strange things to them. and she was very much against it. And I was listening, going, lesbian Christian? Lesbian Christian? Why not? You know what? Nowadays, that's quite wholesome compared to some of the things we get. So, yeah, that's an interesting name. Reminds me of an Elton John song. Don't let your sun go down on me. Well, Elton, I wasn't planning on letting anyone's son do that, you dirty, funny, sunglasses-wearing man. Morgay Crossroads. And TVR. Very nice. Cerbera. And speaking of, check out the Panther gay hotel. Go Panther. Yeah, big cougar you. Is it just me, or does that license plate say Peabody? It's just me, isn't it? There's no Peabody here. The Molly, Molly? You guys want to take some Molly? Anyone from Molly? Molly? I think in Great Britain we call it MDMA, methyl dimethyl amphetamine. Very bad for you. Very, very bad. I mean, although, no, Charlie, just don't go there. It's a family show. You gotta respect a place that calls it how it is. Man Bar. Next to the Man Bar, the Cock Inn Hotel. Get it in. It's no secret that the events of the last 2 weeks have brought me a lot closer to Jesus Christ. And on that note, I just want to recommend a film I watched 3 nights ago. Conclave. Very good. Ralph Fiennes, about the conclave to decide the next pope in the Vatican. Surprisingly dramatic. I recommend. Blackpool North is a main train station here in Blackpool, I believe. Now, has anyone else, after the events of the last 2 weeks, suffered from extreme sobriety? As in no drinking, no smoking, nothing. It's like the escapism. I don't want to escape there anymore. It doesn't work anymore. It just makes you worse. Nicotine withdrawals! Pigeons, I could find a much cleaner puddle for you guys to stew in. Yes, silly birds. But anyway, pull out. Doesn't that remind you of the Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson Joker? When people get jokerfied. My God, it's the budget Breaking Bad. Just look at what they've done to Jesse. Bloody hell. I mean, Walter White. Bloody hell. They're probably local celebs, these guys, but I don't get the reference. But they're feeding... they're going to ram it down his throat. Bloody hell. Someone's collecting their not allowed certificates, penalty charge notices. How many can you get before you get towed? Again, we're back at Blackpool Church, and again there's another Orwellian screamy box with cameras. What in the actual F? Look what the council here in Lancashire thinks passes for art here in Blackpool. Whew. Not very nice. Think how much that cost. This one goes out to Fred. Fred, the best CPO in the world. Could be us, mate. I'm the black lady. Someone there in a hospital wheelchair. Now that is the quintessential shiny sand Blackpool shot. And yes, we're going to the pier. You want a pier? You want to go along the boardwalk? That's what we're going to do. Going towards the pier. Hello, hello. Man with good taste to my left. So, car ramming of peace, baby. Go on, mate. Cheers. Car ramming of peace. Hey, donkey. Come on, donkey. So, yeah, Blackpool, you can ride donkeys on the beach, because why wouldn't you want to ride a donkey on the beach? Look how happy those donkeys are. And when they defecate, you just dig a hole, bury it. The sands of time and the sands of Blackpool Beach will bury any donkey shit and all your sins. No, repent. Don't bury your... Charlie, stop talking about it. Just enjoy the boardwalk and shut up. New York. No. New York there. There you go. Now that is so 1960s, I love it. Amusements. Consider me amused. Look at that. And so many people ask what camera I use. I use a mobile phone. It's called the Samsung S25 Ultra. And those clever South Koreans, they are doing some incredible things with a small pocketable device. Not banzai, that's Japanese, but big up the South Koreans. Pirate Bay. Guarantee the prize. Whoa! Friendly man to my right who runs the dodgems here on the pier. Kudos to you. Said he's got my back as well, which I appreciate. He also said, Charlie, see that Metropole Hotel? I said, yeah. He goes, guess what? I said, it's full of migrants. He goes, how did you know? I said, other people have told me. And apparently they're fans of riding the dodgems at £5 a go. And where are they getting the money? Check out the rusty old Victorian ironworks. The seats here. Half in the shade, so we'll try and get some, look at that, bit of cinematography for my viewers. My head, again, ruining it with the shadow. Oh well. Online, see a lot of people wanting to change the world. Save the world and change the world. Just be very careful with them, because a lot of time it's their personal egos wanting to control the world. Now, not many people talk about changing themselves, and that is probably the only last thing you've got control of, is how you react, how you are. To take a joke from Kurt Kaz, tram rights. Oh, another one. Tram rights, you know, give the trammies more rights. But change your inner self, and you never know. We don't know what the world's about. You might start to see a change outside of yourself if you change your inner self. Baywatch, 'cause I'll be ready. Go on, Baywatch. Yeah, they didn't get it. They did not get it. I think there's been a baguette incident. The what's it? The boulangerie, le boulanger, the baker. This is not the baker's dozen. It's not even Liam Tuff's dirty dozen. God, I'm name checking everyone today. But we've had a baguette incident. Le baguette, and you know when the seagull is rejecting la baguette. Oh my God, no wonder it's a poison baguette. No, birdie, do not. Do not. You'll get bloody ill. Ruined by my shadow yet again. Moldy baguette. Look, all the birds. The birds. Not interested. Horrible. Turns out there's not that much content in Blackpool unless you're antagonizing people, but in the words of Neil Oliver, we're going to go along the coast. I'm the guy from Coast. That was a good show. Neil Oliver, that was a great show. Anyway, let's go explore somewhere else. Welcome to Fairhaven United Reformed Church, also known as the White Church. Nice church. Welcome to Seville Court, Sevilla. Muy bien. Mucho, mucho bien. You know, with my Spanish friends, I say mucho to them. It means a lot to them. That sky. That sky. That sea. Let's get closer. Let's get some context. Where are we? We're in defiled. You are here, wherever here is. I think we're just off St. Anne's Beach. Ansdell Road South. I think this is Lytham St. Anne's, I think. I think it's Lytham St. Anne's. Anyway, I saw an oil rig in the distance. And to prove that the game is rigged, I'm going to zoom in on it, see if we can make out some detail. We're going to test the Samsung S25 Ultra. Probably still mogs the iPhone 17 Pro Max. So we're doing it handheld to prove it's handheld. Handheld. My other hand. What's my other hand doing? Clearly holding the camera. This is the White Church. So let's do it. Let me get my bearings here. We'll go 2 times zoom. We'll go 3 times zoom. Can you make out an oil rig? We'll go 5 times zoom. 10 times optical zoom. Look at that sparkle of the water. I love it. And let's see if we can get any closer. What we're doing now is digital zoom, so we're just punching in, no more optical. There you go, 20 times. The game's rigged, guys. My doctor, no, this is a fake story, but it's funny. Doctor says, Charlie, your blood pressure is shot right down. You've got the blood pressure of a normie now, not of a YouTuber. Since you stopped hanging out with Hamas cosplayers and aggressive narco migrants trying to, with a kniff. The blood pressure, whew, the peace of God. Oh, let's take one last look at that white church. A church that's white.